Let me ask you a serious question. Is love really enough for a marriage or relationship to last and thrive? What do you think? Let me know in the comment section. Because no doubt, love is sweet too, but by the time the bills are left unpaid, the rent is unpaid, wahala enters the house, you have kids running around that need, care, need provision and all that, and those things are not forthcoming. Or when the house is on fire, you guys are having serious heated arguments and problems and all that. Is love alone gonna be enough to stand the test of time? Is it gonna be enough for that relationship to thrive in that point in time? So my people, over to you. What do you think? Is love really enough? Let me know in the comment section. For me, I think love alone is not enough. Love might be the bedrock of the relationship, but money is the mattress that makes you sleep comfortably. Understanding is the pillow that you rest on. And of course, peace of mind is the duvet that makes the sleep even sweeter and cozier. So please, love alone is not enough, in my opinion, of course. I'd like to hear what you think. Let's get right into the video. Hello my people, welcome back to the Literal Podcast. Thank you so much for joining once again. I'm your amazing host Ogechi, aka The Phenomenal Oge, and today we're diving into an interesting but yet controversial topic, which says, is love really enough for a marriage to succeed? I know some of you are already arguing with yourself. Some of you are already saying, oh yes, love is enough, and some people are there busy rolling their eyes and say, of course not. Give me peace of mind and financial stability instead, and I'll be better off. People have different perspectives and different ways of seeing it. But don't worry, you don't need to argue. Just chill, and we're going to be unpacking that shortly. So now let's unpack the romantic illusion. Growing up, they used to tell us that, as long as two people love each other, as long as both of them love each other, that's all that they need. They're going to, get past anything. Their love will be enough. It will weather the storm. All that good stuff. You watch Disney, where you see, Prince and Cinderella fall in love. Or you watch Nigerian movies where you see, one prince sees one local girl and he's so in love and he's like, no, I must marry this girl. And their love weathers the storm. Those things are beautiful in the movies, but do they really happen in real life? Not really. Nigerian movies don't even help matters. You see, they show you one broke boy and then one girl that fell in love with each other, and they're living together in one tiny room, and they're so happy and all that, ready to weather the storm. As you see, they'll be so happy with each other and look like as if their love is going to be enough to last them the test of time. As if the love is going to pay NEPA bill, or the love is going to pay the house rent, or their love is going to, feed them and all that. But the truth is, these things are realistic things that happen in life. So love alone is not enough. Love doesn't pay the bills. Love doesn't pay rent. Love doesn't buy units of electricity. Your love doesn't feed the people. So yes, of course, love is important. Love is the platform for everything. It's the foundation, if you ask me. But there are other things that make a house to stand. A foundation alone is not all that you need to pack into a house. You cannot just pack into a foundation, can you? No. So there are other things that need to be present for that love to shine and to thrive. Love is indeed sweet. Yes, love is a beautiful thing. It's very sweet. But the truth is that life will test that sweetness. Life will test that sweetness that your love brings. So by the time the bills come running, kids come, there's school fees to be paid, upkeep money for kids, you guys are buying diapers, baby food, a lot of things that cost money. There's rent, if they have a family car, there's car maintenance. There are a lot of things that are going to take money from the both of you. There are a lot of things that you would need. You need patience, you need, understanding, you need tolerance to weather the storm, you need empathy to be able to work together, raise your kids and all that. So it's when you get to that point, that's when you understand that love alone is not enough to, cook this stew that you people are in. So now let's break it down with a few real life scenarios. Let's give Amaka and Tunde for example. Amaka and Tunde are married posting all their nice couple content, forming couple goals on Instagram. Many people love them. The love is waxing strong, it's going fine, both of them are working. But along the line, Tunde loses his job, and Amaka becomes the sole breadwinner of the family. First month, Amaka is still nice and smiling. Second month, third month, fourth, fifth, sixth month, down to 1 year. Before you know it, Amaka becomes something else. Silent resentment starts to build because the tension and the stress of, having to bear or shoulder all the bills alone comes and starts telling on Amaka. And before Amaka knows it, Amaka starts to disappoint. Not that it's intentional, of course not, far from it. It is just, it's an unconscious thing that starts to creep in. Silent resentment will start. She'll start to feel stressed out, feel burnt out, feel like the whole burden of the world is on her shoulders. And before you know it, the one sweet Amaka will become something else and start to yell at Tunde, start to lash out, become frustrated, become disrespectful, different things. So things that are things that we see in real life scenarios. So in that case now, would you tell me that, their love is enough to weather the storm? Their love is enough to keep Amaka afloat when she feels frustrated or she feels drained from being the sole breadwinner of their family? Of course not. So that goes to tell you that love is not enough. Love alone, not love now. Love alone is not enough. There are a whole lot more things that you need finance. Davido sang, love is sweet, when money enter, love is sweeter. Maybe lie you. Love is sweet, yes, but when there is money to fund the dream and the lifestyle that the couple wants, then that love becomes even sweeter. When there is understanding, when they have good conflict resolution skills, because no matter how in love you guys are definitely going to clash heads at some point. You guys are two different people from completely different backgrounds, so at some point you guys are going to clash. So you guys are going to have fights and quarrels sometimes, but how you handle it is what determines the outcome of those quarrels. So you would need emotional maturity, you will need understanding, you will need patience, you will need kindness, you will need tolerance. So at that point in time, it's not just, I love him, so that's enough reason why everything's going to be fine. No, my dear, it doesn't work like that. So there's so many other things that you need for that your marriage or that your relationship to thrive and become successful. So love alone, of course, is not enough. I hope with these few points of mine, I've been able to convince you. Don't worry, for those who are not convinced, there's still more points in front. So scenario 2, let's take Kemi and Bolaji for example. Kemi wants to travel abroad. She has dreams of traveling abroad. But Mr. Bolaji is not interested in leaving Nigeria. He believes in, a Nigerian dream. He's going to stay back and make his country better. But no, Kemi is not having it. Kemi wants to jackpot. She wants to look for greener pastures in another country. Maybe Kemi wants to go to Europe, Canada, US, whatever it is, UK, name it. Kemi wants to go abroad. But Mr. Bolaji doesn't want to go anywhere. The love is still there between them, but there's a clash in vision. So that alone is a problem, becomes a problem and a reason why some people's relationships break up. If they're not able to resolve it in a mature and amicable way, that is enough reason for that relationship to break, because both of them want to be in two different places. They will need compromise for them to, sort that thing out, because one person will have to compromise and they have to meet each other at a level ground, because somebody has to be ready to give up their desired location for both of them to agree on where it's best for them to live. So at that point in time, emotional maturity, compromise, and understanding is what they need, not only love. So you see that love alone is not enough. It's a different ballgame when real life scenarios hit you. When situations and problems of life hit you, you won't even remember the love at that time. So I'll give you another scenario. Funke and Bayo, they are madly in love, beautiful couple, amazing couple. Let's say they've lived together for 6 months now. They're a new couple, just 6 months in their marriage and all that. But Funke is a saver, while Bayo is a spender. Funke wants to save money for the rainy day. She wants to save for their future. She wants them to build, save money for their future plans, buy their own house, get their own family car, different things, save for their children's future and all that. So let's assume both of them have agreed to have a joint account to save for their future. Funke is busy putting in money to save. Bayo is putting in money, but before the end of the month or before the end of the next month, Bayo is busy spending their future funds on vibes and inshallah. So please, love of course is there, but the frustration go choke. So before you know what happens, if they're not able to sort it out with understanding, proper conflict resolution, financial maturity, if they don't you put all that in place to sort themselves out, that love is going to scatter. And that is the truth. So these are real life scenarios that actually hit people, that test the love. Like I said before, love is sweet, but life will test that sweetness. So these are the situations of life that test the sweetness in people's marriages. So another thing that tests people is children. When you probably would have heard that, oh, children changes everything. It depends on how the both of you handle it. Children do not necessarily change everything for everybody, but it changes things for some people. Of course, children are a new responsibility, a different ball game altogether. But if there is no proper partnership, no proper understanding, no proper empathy, no proper team spirit between the both of them, it will not work, because the woman will end up feeling burnt out if she has to be the only one, taking care of the kids, running after them, feeding them, clothing them, washing them, everything, doing everything for the kids, and the man just sits there and is like, oh, you guys are wasting time, let's go when they want to go out together. It's only a matter of time before the wife is going to revolt. So in that case now, love is not the problem, understanding is. Partnership is the problem. Team spirit is the problem. So love alone is not enough. There's so many other things that you need to have in place before that your lovely marriage is going to work. So please, wake up today. If you have been dreaming that, oh, as far as me and my man just love each other, everything is going to be fine. My dear, Jimasun, wake up. Don't sleep, wake up. Because it's a whole lot that you need to do. Marriage is a lot of work. It's a call to service, it's a call to work. So if you want to make it happen, if you want to make it work out, you guys have to put in the work for it to work out. See my rhymes. You guys have to put in the work for it to work out. So exactly, yeah, that's how it works. So love alone is definitely not enough. For some people, even in the midst of all the story that I've told now, some people might not really understand. Be like, okay, what exactly are the things that we need apart from love? I'll tell you. Number one, you need understanding. Number two, you need peace of mind. Number three, you need emotional maturity. Number four, you need empathy. Number five, you need patience. Number six, you need tolerance. Number seven, you need money. Number eight, you need financial maturity. Number 9, you need communication. Number 10, you need respect. You need respect. Very important. Respect is reciprocal. It's not only the men that need respect, even the women need respect from their men as well. So you need respect. Number 10, you need shared values. You guys need to have similar value systems. If you guys have shared values, it will be easier to agree on things. But if you have clashing values, clashing visions, it's going to end in a fiasco, because it's going to be more difficult to understand or come to a compromise. It will be more difficult to come to an agreement on things or see eye to eye on things if you guys have different visions and different values. So it's very important that you have shared values with your partner. Here's why. So another thing that you need is friendship. Very important. Your partner needs to be your best friend. Your partner needs to be your friend, because a lot of times, even when the love is not, is not shocking you, like they say, even when you don't have the butterfly lifespan is 2 weeks. Even when all the butterflies in your tummy have now died and you have come to face reality, friendship is going to help out. Friendship is going to keep you guys going. So you need friendship. You need sense of humor. You guys need to be able to laugh. You need to be able to play with each other. You guys need to be able to gist and enjoy each other's company. Those things are important, so you don't get bored or tired in your marriage. So now I know people say, oh, instead of love, give me money. My dear, initially it might seem like, oh, it's a better option. I'd rather marry for money than marry for love. So some people say. Some people will say they'd rather marry for love than marry for money. If you ask me, I'd rather marry for balance. Yeah, balance, baby. That is the key. balance. I want to strike a balance between the both of them. Everything gas day. Because in order to cook a nice pot of soup or a nice pot of stew, you need so many ingredients. You need your oil, you need your seasoning, you need spices, you need different things. So it's not only love that you need, neither is it only money. Because I've seen so many people in rich, in wealthy but toxic marriages. You see people who are wealthy but they're in toxic marriages, people who married for money. Few years down the line, you see that, okay, now you have everything that you thought was such a big deal to you. Now you have the money, you have the luxury handbag, you have the luxury hair, you have the luxury cars, but no peace of mind. So even when you get to that point, you still get frustrated. So money alone too is not enough reason to marry somebody. It's easier to go and make your own money than to marry for money and end up being frustrated. So if the only reason why you want to marry somebody is just because, oh, he has money or oh, she has money, just kill that idea. It's even easier for you to just go and make your own money and have your peace of mind and your joy. So being in a loveless marriage is a bad idea. In a moneyless marriage too is still a bad idea. So you need the balance. Both of you need to be working hand in hand to make it work. So you guys need to work out the money and also let there be love and every other thing in between, the understanding, the care, the respect, every single thing. So the key word is balance. So you need to strike a balance. You need to know how to balance it and make sure that all the ingredients necessary are available in order for your marriage to work and actually be a happy, successful, thriving marriage. The truth is, love is the foundation, but it's definitely not the full building. If love is the foundation, then understanding is the cement. Trust is the building block. Commitment is the roofing sheet. And money is the paint that people used to paint the house when you finish building it. So you see, love alone is not enough. Love is barely just the foundation. But there's so many other things you need for a house to stand properly. Because without all these things that I've listed, the house will fall or it will start leaking. One of the two. So of course, all these things are important. So love alone, being the foundation of everything, is very important. But there's so many other things you need to take that your house from an ordinary foundation to a properly finished house. So if you're listening to me out there, before you enter into that relationship or say I do to that person, ask yourself these few questions. Number 1, do we have shared values? Number 2, can we communicate effectively without insulting each other, no matter how upset we are? Number 3, are we financially responsible? Financial management is very important. You need to be responsible for your finances. You need to be financially responsible. Not that one person doesn't understand that, okay, you need to save for the rainy day, or one person doesn't understand that you cannot just be blowing money anyhow. You're building a family now. It's different. You cannot just be doing bully up and down. It doesn't work like that. Number 4, do we understand fully and appreciate the fact that my views and your views are not going to be the same at all times? In the midst of that, I do not force my opinion on you, neither do you force your opinion on me. But we communicate our differences respectfully and reach a common ground and a compromise. Does your partner understand that? Do the both of you understand that? If you people don't, my sister, that I do, keep it in your pocket. Don't say it yet. Work on that relationship first before you bring out your finger and collect any ring and say, I do. Because it gets wild. Number 5, most importantly, do we have peace of mind in our relationship? My sweetheart, I will tell you, peace of mind is more important and sweeter than all the butterflies in your stomach. So if you're in a relationship where you have zero peace, you cannot sleep well at night. Every time you are crying, they're breaking your heart. One thing is doing you, another thing is doing you. If you're not crying today, you are crying tomorrow. No peace in the relationship. You are stressed out, you are burnt out, all in the name of relationship. So people are in a relationship that's stressing them even more than their job. So if you're in that kind of situation, my sister, don't even think of saying any I do. Just run. If you guys cannot fix it amicably, please, you guys are not meant to be together. Just find somebody else. Respectfully, of course. So now, guys, let's make it interactive. I want to hear from you. I've been the one talking. So let me know in the comment section. Number 1 question. Have you ever loved someone so much only to realize down the line that love alone wasn't enough to keep you guys together? What exactly happened? What went wrong? Could you tell us in the comment section? Number 2, would you rather marry somebody you love a lot but you guys are struggling, or would you marry somebody who you not deeply in love with, who you just like, but you guys will be in a better place financially, you guys have more understanding and all that? Which would you rather do? Would you rather marry somebody just for money, or would you marry somebody just for love? Or would you be the person who wants both love, understanding, money, peace of mind, everything joined together? What's your take? Which would you rather do? Let me know in the comment section. And if you're still watching at this point, thank you so much for watching this video. If at this point you haven't liked this video, please do well to click on the like button to like this video. Share this video with your friends, your family, your loved ones, and even your enemies, because, you know, just trying to help them. And make sure you drop your comments in the comment section. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do well to hit the subscribe button. And if you're already an OG subscriber, shout out to you. I love you so much. Make sure you just share this video with your loved ones. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell yet another friend. Until I see you same time next week on the Literal Podcast, I remain your amazing host, Ogechi, aka The Phenomenal Oge. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Bye.